Hi everyone, I hope you're all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Vechain created this rising wedge, lost support, came down. It's almost met that technical target just there. Let's get that knob on for you just there, okay, where it formed the wedge. You can see you've not quite come down to it, a little bit shy of it. So that would be a key area to put some bids in. You know, if you want to see a bit more of a roll here for the crypto markets, and Vechain did come down a little bit more and came down to where it created this wedge, look, on the body of the candles just there. That would be a nice little area to put some cheeky bids in. Let me show you right now what that is. Draw it back in. So that particular target just there, the rising wedge, because that's what happens when you fall out of rising wedges, you do usually come down to where you created them, and you can see that's your technical target. So from here right now, there's a further depreciation of around about 8.32% for Vechain, and you would actually carry out a technical target. But with that, you can see if you hold that, start to come back up, you've not actually lost this wick low. Okay, all you've done is come down and retest these lows, and with that, you start to break that high just there. You start to move back upstairs, taking out these highs, and then you've came down, retraced, and you're starting to come back upstairs. Now what we do need to see here obviously is this low hold, because if it doesn't hold, I'm going to show you a technical breakdown target right now. So for me, put some cheeky bids on this, because I'm going to show you a reversal pattern that's forming at the moment, and there's a couple of negative things here that I'm going to show you as well. So from here to there, if you was to lose this low, this is effectively an impulsive wave to the downside, because you've basically come up here, retraced to this high, and then you've rolled, which is a dead cat bounce scenario basically. So you're losing this low just there. Now if you do start to come down and lose that low, start hitting your head on it, you can effectively see you're rolling, okay, and that would be a technical target for me, the 1618 at 02671148 for Vechain. But for me to give you that, you know, it's a certainty that it's going to do that would be hopium at this point, because you're not even coming down and retesting them lows at the moment. At the minute you're still holding these lows in a high low scenario basically for Vechain right there, and you have come down of this technical target of a rising wedge. So you know that would be a technical breakdown target, the 1618, if you was to lose this low down here, which is that. Okay, if you start closing below that on the weekly, then boom, you're coming down to that. Okay, that would be a technical target coming down for Vechain. So that's something to think about in the future, but will it happen? Who knows? No one's got a crystal ball. It looks like it's happened when it's going to come down, but in actual fact, you know, you're actually creating a bullish reversal pattern here that you did, and you've actually coming down. You're meeting a technical target of a pattern, basically. So the fear and, you know, the blood is always the optimal entry point, as was this particular scenario here in the summer as well. Look, we came down, created this descending level of resistance, and you've got this descending level of support, falling wedge. And like I said to you, coming down, you break out, you retrace to where you formed the wedge, running resistance, and you slowly come back up to where you formed the wedges and break out basically. So look, that pattern carried out a technical target, and right now you are doing exactly the same thing. You're coming down to a technical target, which is here, okay, of this rising wedge, falling out, come down to the technical target. So this to me is a technical target that you're trying to get to right now for Vechain. But in doing so, you're equally creating a descending level of resistance and a descending level of support there for Vechain. Again, another falling wedge, sorry, just there like that. Okay, so you know, like this one came down, broke resistance. What did you do? You retraced to where you formed the wedge. Beautiful long up. And right now, if you start to break this resistance after coming down here, this could offer a fantastic long up to come all the way back up to retest that resistance. So again, you know, you got a lovely little short from there down of around about 9% to there, and then open a lovely little long up off that level of support just there to ride it all the way back up around about 43%. Everything that I show you is tradable on Bybit. Okay, so you short all the way down to that, long all the way back up to that level of there that you created that resistance point of the rising falling wedge. Like I said to you, you break out a falling wedge, boom, you retrace to each point of contact, and that would be a beautiful little trade. But with that, you can see that all you're doing at the moment, if you was to do that, is coming back up to retest the EMAs, you know, as resistance potentially roll into them, and it's still continuing to roll unless you break above them. We're looking for the break above them, holding back test for support, and you're confirming the uptrend on the weekly time frame, because at the minute there's no denying you're coming down because you're below the 55 and the 20, so it's looking for a key level support. So for me, that's your technical target right now, okay, which is this point here of the rising wedge. So this is what it's looking for. Okay, so open a little short down to that with stop loss obviously, you know, don't be greedy, don't over leverage as well, ride it down, take profit at that point because you met the technical target right there, take profit and open a long all the way up to this point here, and that's around about 44% long opportunity. Again, with a stop loss. Don't over leverage, don't be greedy, but this could be a beautiful little in-out trade going forward for Vechain. But what we're looking for is get back above these EMAs and hold on the weekly, and you're confirming a breakout to the upside, and you're looking like this is the correction done, and you're looking for continuation. And like I just said to you though, that if you do start to lose these lows, you know, you have got a monster short up all the way down to that swing low down there, and that would be 52%. But he won't do it immediately. What you'll find is you'll probably lose this low like this, and it is a big if as well. If it was to lose that low, you'd have a short up down to there, because look, it's a swing high, swing low, and then you bounce, come back up, potentially run into that resistance, and then roll again, essentially eventually coming down to that low, which would be an amazing entry point, because that would be your wave 4 ABC correction right there, down to there. But that's hopium. That's another story. Okay, take care everyone. I hope you enjoyed that quick little Vechain update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Thank you for your support. Take care. Bye bye.